하세요?
첩보에 의하면 발해에서도 대단한 고수를 파견했다고 하던데 이번에도 왕자를 죽일 텐가?
They made a vow to kill all the members of the royal family.
죽이겠다. 내 아버지와 가문을 모욕한 자.
They trapped the last hidden prince to occupy the kingdom. The warrior finds him to protect and rebuild their country. Their fate hangs in the last battle.
검은 죽이기 위해서 드는 것이 아니라 소중한 것을 지키기 위해 드는 것입니다.
Shadowless sword.
I was on mute the whole time. Let's do that again. Take two. Welcome. As you can see, it's a little rocky right there. I'm trying something new, and there's some little apologize. There is some backfeed going on here. I'm hearing myself twice, so that's very weird. Anyways, I'm gonna have to work on that and see what's going on, and a little bit of troubleshooting. But regardless, it sounds like it's good on your end. So thank you. Welcome to the show. This is the co-watch party where, like any watch party, we watch a movie together or whatever we're watching. I'll do a countdown: 3, 2, 1, play. Press play on the play, and you should be able to be watching the movie along with us at the same time while we commentate, react, and enjoy this film. This my multiple times seen it. I don't know how many times I've seen this movie. I love it so much. And this will be any of yours first time seeing. That's very cool. And also my guest, who I'll bring in a moment. I just want to explain how to watch it. I have links in the description of this video. Do click to look on that. You can rent or buy this digitally on Prime Video, Fandango at Home, Apple TV, and also on YouTube. I have all those links below. And oh, thank you, Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey Warfield? Cool. I don't know. When I was playing it, I was hearing like two audios, and one audio was behind what I was saying. I usually don't hear myself. It's weird. But anyways, I'm gonna double check how that's going in a second. But I'm glad it's good on your end, because I got to figure out how this is going to work. Oh, this is your first time. What? You've been here before. What are you talking about? Anyways, I'm glad you're here, bro. And I'm glad you're all here checking out. You in the future watching. So check out those links. Just to let you know, the subtitles of this movie are already in the movie. So if you have the option to hit subtitle, you might see a subtitle superimposed over subtitles, and that can be jarring. This is in Korean, and this is a martial arts epic, so I don't think there's any dub, which is kind of cool in my opinion. I'm not a fan of dub, but just to let you know, the subtitles are embedded in the film from the get-go already. That being said, I also have another link for people who are here watching live. Let me know, and I could drop that in the description, because I would like it that we're all linked up. and I will drop that link. Oh, first time watching the movie. Yeah, I was about to say you're one of my regulars, man. That's why you have the wrench. How'd you hear that? But I will drop the link, uh, the temporary link I have for you to watch along this movie with us momentarily. And in fact, I see why I hear myself double. I had my YouTube on. All right, this is already fixed. That was totally on my end. Wow, mystery solved. Anyways, hot mess Kojay. That's one of my nicknames now. But and I lost my train of thought. Anyways, without further ado, my favorite thing of these co-watch parties is like co-op game. The co-watch. I watch it with you all. We're all together in this, and I have a special, amazing VIP legendary status, gold member status, whatever. You love her, like and subscribe to her if you haven't already. I'm bringing to the stage. Drum roll. Retro Nerd Girl. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Oh, sorry, I have you on mute. All right. How
There
you
we
doing?
are. I'm good.
Oh, I'm all over the place today. Oh, ugh.
It's okay. Take a deep breath and relax.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, my mechanic switched, which I'm happy, but it did set my schedule back. He switched our service to today, so I'm a little hour behind on things. I like planning everything. As a content creator, we got so much on the plate. There is so much we have to do, and we do it with love, but it is a lot, huh?
Yeah,
You
it
mean
is.
like what? You're at like 60K now?
Oh no.
Is it like 20 or 30?
I think it might be like 21 or 20.
Woo! Congratulations.
Thank you. I didn't really do anything
I
special.
think you did a lot. But anyways, if none of y'all have liked and subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl, please do. She is amazing. Link to her
Thank you.
is on my channel and in the description here. Again, your watch parties, your video breakdowns, your reviews, the films you cover from so many generations on past and to today is just amazing and lots of fun.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. I love movies and I love film, cinema. So I'm always happy to um, go back in time and look at some of the older movies. And I also like discovering new things like this one here. Hi, Jeffrey, how are you? Just like some brand new content like this. Like I've been diving really deep into a lot of international, I would say, stories, and they're just so good. And this the trailer looked so amazing.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I'm kind of excited for what we're gonna get story wise with this. And thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate this.
Yee, I am glad. And I like to try because it's hard because we all have different schedules,
Mm,
with content creation and in life.
yeah.
So I really like to pick the type of movies from my library that I would like to show it y'all. Also with someone who could join me along that I have like the force is telling me this person's going to love this film. So
Yes, Luke, feel the force.
yes, feel it around you. So we're going to get into discussing a little bit about the film and the cast. Uh-oh. Why do I hear myself again? Do you hear an echo?
I actually don't. I
Check.
actually don't.
Check. Wow, it came and went. As soon as I called it out, it ran away.
It's like,
I am very peculiar.
coming for me. I better leave.
No, stay. All right. So we're gonna jump on into this film. And from the get-go, this is Wuxia. As if you don't know, we've already seen a few other wuxia films before, but we've been watching Korean wuxia, which is a little bit different. Now, if you don't know what,
Oh yes, thank you. I was just going to ask you, what is wuxia?
so we did it before when we watched The Restless. I brought up a card about it, but wuxia is a Chinese style of kung fu cinema. Now, in kung fu lore and folklore, they always have tales and legends of great martial arts masters who can run on water, who could leap really high in the air. So what they do in the cinema of wuxia, any gesture can have enough power, depending on the level of the martial artist and warrior, to propel them in the air a little bit longer, almost like they're light, like a feather, or they could leap higher, or they could balance on just a little leaf on a tree, even though they weigh like maybe 200 pounds. And sometimes there's a lot of projectiles they shoot or other magic that they have. And you see Jet Li do a lot of these type of films. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is another drama that uses wuxia. And so I think the definitive moments is when it looks like they're running in the air and then they can kind of fly, but they're really gliding. And,
defying gravity.
Defying gravity, yes.
The laws of physics.
Yes, and also with enough power with their strikes to cause some serious damage too, even though it looks very light. So what Korea does a little bit different is how they handle wuxia. They have another element where when they strike an opponent, sometimes their body limbs will just explode. And in the movies, what they do... What's that?
Sorry, but that's like really hilarious.
Yeah, it is kind of cartoony and over the top.
But I've seen a lot of movies with that.
Yes, you have. Yeah. And one of the effects I've seen, mostly in the Korean wuxia, is that I see it's a bunch of clothing that's just ripped apart really fast, and you don't see the person in it.
Yeah.
And then another thing I see different that Korean wuxia does that Hong Kong doesn't do is pressure point explosions. That's why I call it. Where the body is there's certain strikes to the body, and then the person is either poisoned or they're like they're kind of frozen, where their body the muscles are really tight, like they're being electrocuted, and then sometimes their organs explode out of them and they die that way. So there's multiple forms of attacks and magic with Korean wuxia, and I think another difference with Korean wuxia in Hong Kong is that I feel that when there's impacts, like strikes and hits, they kind of hit harder, or they sound heavier, or they do more damage, and it might be a little bit gorier, just a little bit. But that's something we will see with Korean wuxia, because with The Restless, they're fighting demons. We're gonna see people versus people more than we saw, well, we did see warriors fight each other in The Restless, but we're going to see even more of that because there's no demons in this one, because demons just disintegrate like in Blade movies. So that is what we're going to be in store for. And I just want
exploding people.
I know, it's crazy. And America's done wuxia too, because The Matrix, total wuxia. They just had a science version around why Neo can do the stuff he does, but that technically is a wuxia movie. Star Wars,
probably
I would say
prequel.
kind of like wuxia, but also Star Wars borrows from the ninja magic type of ninja movies,
more Japanese,
which we'll dive into one day soon, because I have those as well. So in a way, people have already been exposed, like Acolyte. They had actually a lot of wuxia choreography in that one, I noticed, which is kind of cool. So that's what we're in for with this film, and I want to give you all a heads up because it is very stylistically, it's a thing, just like Bollywood and kung fu movies. They have certain tropes compared to like a cops and robbers, gun shoot 'em up movies. They all have different types of things they accentuate and focus on.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I love that.
Oh, Oh yeah, because you got me super hyped when we watched your 36 chamber Shaolin watch party. Because that is borderline wuxia. It's a
Yes, yeah, there
combination
are
of
moments.
grounded kung fu and then the
Yeah,
wuxia where they just light as
yeah,
a feather running
like
around.
the log scene. That's
Mm-hmm.
definitely it. Yeah,
Exactly, perfect
yeah,
example of the wuxia stuff.
yeah.
So we're gonna jump into our characters here in this story in a bit, but here we go. So in Korean, wuxia is actually referred to Muhyeop, and it's a genre that shares similarities with Chinese wuxia, but has distinct characteristics while both involve martial arts and chivalry. Korean adaptations tend to place more emphasis on Confucian principles and historical accuracy. So that's probably why it's more grounded and not as super over the top, even though we're going to see some kind of over the top stuff. I would align this with like comic book type action.
Mhm.
So in this film, we are this in 900s. The Korean
Ooh.
countryside has been taken over by an invading force that's killing all the royals, and the army is called the Killer Blade Army, and the generals are these top tier warriors that would resemble any character from Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, where each character has a certain skill set. And we have one guy who's like an evil monk with a mace. We have this one woman warrior with 2 swords and a lot of blades. She is awesome. And this other giant tall dude he's an archer, but the arrows he shoots are like super thick, and they just go through like a slow missile and destroy things in its path.
Oh, I love it.
It is cool. And then they have their leader, who we'll introduce in a bit, who's been in several wuxia movies, including the director's first film before this of wuxia. So we'll just show you the characters right now. So we have actress Yoon So-yi playing as Yoon So-ha. She is our hero, our Red Sonja, our lead. What is it? Not femme fatale. Is that the right word? I don't know, but she's our main character and hero. And I love female heroes, just like female leads like Red Sonja and all that stuff. So
Me too.
this actress, yeah, I love it. Oh, I'm just getting a little bit extra hype. So this, she has had 3 nominations. You can see her in Get Revenge series, The Last Empress series, Yeah, That's How It Is series, Warrior Baek Dong-soo series, Hiero series, Arahan, the movie, and Say You Love Me series. So she's done a lot of TV work, and this is only a little bit of what she's done. I would say this is 1/5 of her resume, maybe 1/6. Arahan is another martial arts film because this actress is skilled in martial arts. So it's really cool to see that we have an actual martial artist. Not to knock any actors who do training for films to learn how to do the action and stunts for their role, but it's really cool to see someone who masters it because they bring to the table their own finesse, their own style to how they punch, strike, block, and kick, and even just move. So I'm really, really hyped for this actress. And I am trying to look for that movie Arahan because it's only on DVD somewhere with Spanish subtitles. So I'm working on that one. So she is the greatest swordsman or swordswoman of but I would say swordsman because she's on top tier of the guys, and she works for the kingdom that got overthrown by this crazy army just slaughtering people and royals, and she is on a quest to find the last heir to the throne, a prince who was exiled, and that is played by Lee Seo-jin, playing as Da Jung-hyun. He's got 1 acting award and 6 nominations. You can see him in High School Return of a Gangster miniseries, Trap series, Marriage Contract series, Wonderful Days the movie, Soul series, Lee San, Wind of the Palace series, and Damo miniseries. He's been in many films. This is just a little bit of what I saw that caught my interest. Maybe y'all want to check it out. But he has a wonderful resume of performance and acting roles, and I think he's a fantastic actor. So he is exiled from the kingdom at a young age, and he doesn't want the throne. He wants to live amongst the people, gambling, making money, and just being chill. He doesn't want anything to do with the kingdom. And now we get to the villain of the story. He is a general, top general of, he's not the leader of the Killer Blade Army, but he is a top general of the Killer Blade Army, main leader of the Killer Blade Army, but they are working for another royal entity, which, you know, I'll leave the movie to explain that. The actor is Shin Hyun-jin, playing Gun Hwa-pyong. He has 1 award and 4 nominations, and he has a huge acting list. His first acting role was in 1990, and he's still acting to this day. You can find him in the Iron Family series, Night of the Assassin, which came out 2 years ago, which looks really cool. That's on my list to check out. Bad Guys Always Die, Cain and Abel series, which I hear is really good. Rondo miniseries, Stairway to Heaven series, and we've seen that Stairway to Heaven series a lot recently with all the other films we've seen of Korean cinema. Guns and Talks, of course, Bachunmu, which I'll get into. That is one of the most epic Korean wuxia movies I've ever seen. It's loved, it's famous, and he's the lead Romeo in that one. And one of his earlier films was the Taebak Mountains. So what's cool about Bachunmu is that is a romance story, very Romeo and Juliet meets wuxia. Very tragic, very heart-wrenching, amazing action, crazy characters, and it tugs at your heartstrings while giving you a few hurrahs, and also you're cursing at the screen with some of the characters who are just so evil, and how could you do that to each other kind of stuff. But he is fantastic in that, and Bachunmu is done by the same director of Shadowless Sword. Shadowless Sword is actually the director's second film he did after doing the famous, beloved Bachunmu. Now, his second in command, or his right-hand warrior, is played by Ki Young Lee. She plays Mei Young-ok, or Mei Young-oh. Sometimes I think the K is silent. I'm still working on my Hangul, so forgive me, y'all. I'm still working on it. You can find her in My Wife is a Gangster 3. And, of course, Shadowless Sword, and that's it. Only 2 movies. In 2002, she was the SBS Super. That's supposed to be Super, not Cyper. Oh my gosh, Kojay. Super Elite Model Contest winner, and she was a supermodel for a while.
Wow.
She left the entertainment business, and there's been posts and reports of her being seen working as at a restaurant as a waitress. So she's stepped away from the scenes of the glitz and glamour and just living, I guess, what we call normal life. But on her social media, a lot of people have posted love, saying, hey, you're always great. You're always fantastic. We love you in these roles and remember you, because My Wife is a Gangster movie series are quite known and loved. Then we get to the director, Young-jun Kim. He's only had 1 nomination, no wins, but I like this guy's work, and I've only seen 2 films. But he's the director of Thunderstruck Cop, How Are You Bred series, Desert of No Return, he's the producer of, and he also produced The Recipe, which I hear is decent and really good. I gotta check it out. His Last Gift, and Shadowless Sword, and Bachunmu. He's the director and writer of Bachunmu. And man, Bachunmu, I gotta tell you, that film it's gotta be on the list somewhere. I have it right here. It's a very beautiful, heart-wrenching story. The action is phenomenal. So this is actually a bunch of warriors jumping over something, over a building. So this film is just fantastic. No spoilers, but the art is amazing. And that's him right there, of the main bad guy of this story. He's the good guy in this one. So that's that. So we have a lot of passion and heart going into this with the makers and all of this. Oh, you liked humans versus humans more. Oh, as opposed to fighting demons. And me too. Ever since I saw Seven Samurai and watching anime and subtitles, K dramas, I have dived into international projects. Nice, very cool. Jun sounds like my kind of guy. So yeah, now we saw the trailer before diving in. What was your impressions of the trailer? Because you haven't seen this film before, but you have seen some that I've recommended on the watch parties. How you feel?
Yeah. No, I think when you sent it to me to look at for the first time, I was like, "Yep, I'm in." It's I'm an easy sell when it comes to stuff like this. There's going to be action, adventure, um, and there's everybody's set. It's a period piece kind of thing. It's set in a different time period. I'm
Mm.
interested. My thing is let's dive into the story because I want to see what the story is all about. It looks like it's going to be juicy. The premise is really good. Royal family is on the run, and the bad guys are being bad guys. By the way, the bad guy in this looks amazing. With the braids and everything. I'm like, wow, it looks like a real, like not gonna mess with the hair. You braid it up. It's good for like a week, and you know what I mean. Like he's like, I
Yeah.
don't want to have to mess with this. Let's just like fight.
Mm.
And so I'm the kind of person that when I watch these kinds of movies, I kind of get into the reasons why people are presenting the way they are presenting, and so that's one of the things I analyzed about that bad guy was like,
Mm.
he gets his hair braided because he doesn't want to fuss with the the daily ramifications, washing the hair and getting it combed up, and that takes a lot of upkeep,
Yeah.
especially if
I
you have
mean,
a lot of hair.
yeah. I don't, so I admire what people can do with their hair, and it's really cool. And I love how, especially with such movies, when each gesture is so much power, and sometimes it makes like wind fall through them. So when you have hair like that, it kind of adds texture and movement when they
Oh,
move
well, I
around,
need
and
to
I
see
just
those
like that.
scenes. I haven't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one more thing I want to do before we get started, and we're going to get started real soon, is I'm gonna put the link in the YouTube chat. Sorry, my Twitch people, you got to check it out. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it to all you. This is a temporary link. It only works in Western regions. It doesn't work in South Asian countries like Sri Lanka, Malaysia. I think it works in Thailand, but if it doesn't, you already do have access to this movie on your streaming services there. So there you go.
You might need a sound clip or a clip of, remember those old, was it Budweiser commercials where the guy was like, "Sorry, brother, you're gonna have to get your own." It was like you know what I mean? It was like a
Yeah.
beer commercial. You're gonna have to get a clip of that.
All right. So I dropped the link. Let's see. I need to do it on my phone. So, anyways, I want to show y'all this intro because I think it comes up a little too quick. And we'll be set to go. So here we go. Oh, why did it stop? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Okay, there we go. Woo! All right. So it says in 926 AD, the capital of Baye falls to the Gyoran. The Gyorans then name the eastern part of the country East Golan. However, the surviving royals and people of Bale gather from all parts of the country and fight to take back their homeland. So I just want y'all to see that because it comes up a little too quick.
Okay.
So that being said, everyone, it's queue up time. I'm at the 0-0. I have it paused. Jeffrey, let me know if you have it paused. I dropped the link for y'all to watch along with us, which as soon as I find my phone, I'm going to pin it And I'm just excited for this film so much because I love movies that have martial arts, swordplay, and have that grit and tone that we're familiar with movies such as uh, Willow and Red Sonja, and this being a female lead with martial arts and great swordsmanship really screams like kind of Red Sonja, but she has her own personality, of course. So I'm excited, but I do see some little themes and nods to Red Sonja's adventure a little bit in the beginning, but we're gonna have fun with that. Enough being said, I am ready. Retro Nerd Girl, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Chat, let me know if you're ready. Jeffrey, I hope you're ready too. And we're gonna get going with this. Okay, I have it queued up. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. Excellent. All good. Wow, my volume was on mute for the video. Everything's so wonky today.
Oh, it sounds like you're underneath something.
Underneath a car?
Oh, now you're back.
Oh.
For a second there, it sounded like you sound muffled.
Oh man. Hopefully it's not my internet going crazy.
Sounds good.
If any of you are wondering, I'm watching my copy on Prime Video. I own this movie on Prime, YouTube, hard copy. Oh, also, by the way, I totally forgot. This movie in the West is called The Legend of the Shadowless Sword, but its real title is Shadowless Sword. But if y'all click the links, you should be fine. Here's a little screen view of where we're at in the film. I'll jump back and forth just to let y'all know where we are so you can queue up. He's writing his comments to my channel of how cool this watch party is.
Yes. Ooh. Ooh, got 2 of them. Oh, man.
Those are those. There's those arrows.
That's messed up. Kojay,
Yeah.
why you make me watch this?
Already? I told you this guy's got crazy bow and arrows. There's the evil monk. Another thing I like about Korean wuxia is that they implement a lot of the ninja action style of Japanese cinema with ninja stories. Like they'll throw a lot of darts and they attack like ninjas almost. Ooh. Ooh. I love those drums.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. Oh, well,
There's
the
exploding I was telling you about. Damn. Gunwapjeong.
Ooh.
Oh, slice him twice.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow, his energy is so intense it's vibrating his sword without him moving. Ooh.
Oh, he's got the vibration too. Oh no, it's just this one.
Yeah, just him.
That was easy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So he had the opportunity to join and he didn't. Wow, these swords are incredible.
Right? Oh. So I have both the Korean release back in the day, Shadowless Sword, and it has a different title. It doesn't say the Legend of the Shadowless Sword. That's something added
Mm,
on, I think, by New Line Cinema when they
okay.
got the rights to distribute it domestically in the States. I did buy recently the director's cut I found 3 days ago. So that's coming in the mail. So I'm going to have this multiple times over. Young. This is a dude trying to take over. Oh, look at that shot.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
Mm. Isn't it crazy? Usually the big, really tall, huge characters are big warriors with a mace or axe. They give them bow and arrows. Oh, I forgot to mention the music is pretty in this movie. At times reminds me of like a fantasy action video game.
Yeah.
Balhe.
Mm.
Wow, look at that set. Bathhouse, party house, gambling house, possibly brothel, trading post. Dang.
This looks like a reused set for something else that I've seen.
Yeah. Where they just decorate it or
Mm,
turn into a wrestling
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, it looks exactly like the same set I've seen in a different production.
I have a feeling. I'm wondering. It may have been used in this movie too, City of Violence, but a more modern take on it. But I noticed that they always have an entryway, something in the middle, stairs going up, and then a second level all around looking down.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love the art decoration. This movie did get 2 nominations for costumes, and then one of the actors
Mm.
got a nomination for supporting or acting role.
Oh, everybody's like in like pirates, and they've got like heavy eyeliner.
I know, right? Like even him a little bit because he's
Yeah,
not full villain.
yeah,
But even in Bollywood movies, they always did the eyeliner for the bad guys to make them look like
yeah.
extra menacing.
I don't
I,
know why guys don't wear eyeliner in a regular everyday, because it looks great on you guys.
I, so when I in college, I was a performing arts major.
Hmm.
So when I was dancing, they had us have eyeliner on to make the eyes pop. Otherwise, with the lights on, they just get gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I always had I call them my dance sisters. I was like, "Can you put eyeliner?" And they're like, "Okay, look up." And I was like, "Ah!" I don't know how you ladies do it. You're probably used to it.
It's not that when you get used to it.
Yeah.
Just
Again,
trying a day
skills.
without wearing it is like, we were like, "Well, are you sick? Are you okay?" Like, yeah.
Oh, they did have one where you just put your eye and you close your eye and then just go to here and then it's done. I tried some of those ones, but it looked very thick. I don't know.
Mm.
Oh, look, they got a massage parlor in the back.
Ooh.
Ooh, recognizing the sword.
They're gonna start fighting.
Mm. Look at that guy with the locks and his tattoos on
Oh
his
yeah,
face.
yeah.
That was cool. I like how attention of detail of their each character and the environment around them, you know?
She walked into a trap. Oh, she's gonna have to show off.
Ooh. Thinks she's an assassin.
Ew.
The creepy Jabba the Hutt licking the face, his own face.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah.
This is honest. He said they're desperate.
I don't know, if a girl says she was trained on the battlefield, I'd be like, well, that's not where I was trained." She's like, "I'm not even gonna use my sword on you." Whoa!
Oh! Oh! Oh, baby! Oh! Oh!
They're all alive, but they're messed up.
Yeah.
One dude, his arm is, like, broken in 5 places for sure.
Yeah. Listen to this guy's voice. I love it.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, she, like that was cool
Mhm.
in a gory way.
Right? I mean, sometimes I think she outdid Batfleck before Batfleck was a thing. Chona. I think that means Your Highness.
He's like, "Ooh." No, it's just beginning, dude. You're about to go in the fire.
Yeah. I wonder if he thinks he knows that. Or it feels like he knows that. So the Goran are the ones who hired the Killer Blade army.
Ooh.
Ooh, smoke bomb, ninja stuff. I love it. Or in Korea, it would be not ninja, it would be called assassin techniques. Because they don't really have ninjas. They have assassins who,
Mhm.
operate like ninjas. But ninjas also do espionage, sabotage, not just assassinating. The ninja like warriors in Korea focus on assassinating. Oh, dang. Oh, they Bollywood bad guy beat him up.
Where's that chick?
I know,
Hey,
right?
lady.
You regret running away from her?
Help me. Help me, lady.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is Kim Suro. This actor is in a lot of stuff, and I love him. He's fantastic. He usually plays villains. This is one of the most rare we see him as like a very rich, pompous, flamboyant one. Oh,
Oh, he's running into every bad girl in town.
yeah. Dude, the women warriors in this story are amazing. I love them. They're so boss.
You better, yeah, you better run because that girl
Mm-hmm.
will dismantle you.
Yep, let's go.
He's like, "Oh, snap, murder, death, kill. Let's get out of this." You better listen to this lady.
I like how the sword is deadly even if it's not out of its scabbard, you know, or oh, they have history. Dude, the paint job of his tattoos are amazing.
Yeah. I like the way they give everybody such flair, you know?
Mm.
He's like an evil monk, you know, he's got those beads
Yep.
and bald. Dude, get out of the way.
Oh, it's like evil monks are the opposite of, you know, what monks should be, light and peace and love. So evil monks are total opposite, sacrificial, evil. They're
Yeah.
usually the occult people, like Jedi and Sith. He's definitely Sith of the monks.
Oh.
Oh, he's gonna tell people how he got those scars.
Oh, he won't tell anybody anything.
Oh,
Dude, no, 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 that's the thing you shouldn't do.
mm.
I don't know, this poor person.
Mhm.
I like the music here.
Me too.
Saved her life.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry.
ooh.
Oh,
You have a point, Jeffrey.
they can do that too, huh?
Yeah, this is that
What
classic
did Jeffrey say?
wuxia
What did he
running.
say?
Oh, he said that to be honest, he thought all Jedi and Sith were cults as he grew up.
Oh, I agree. They are. He's absolutely correct.
I mean, it makes sense why they crumble. You can't operate like that, in my opinion. Because when you require controlling people's lives, that's just too much. Oh, dang. That was beautiful. Oh! Uh. Also, we've seen this type of wuxia used in Romeo Must Die.
Mhm.
Mm. You see that? He led the wuxia leap, so he's got some skills.
Yeah.
He just showed right there.
What year was this again?
In the story or when it came out?
When it came out?
Oh, 2005.
Mm.
The director's movie before this was 2000, which is along the same story type of world style and everything.
This is like Terminator. She's like, he's like, oh, we'll
Come
just
with
run.
me if
And
you want to
she's like,
live.
and she's like, nope, there's nowhere that's safe.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm your only choice. I mean, she's right. A whole army that kills greater armies and royals are after him. So I don't think he believes her. And you can tell that's a different clan because look at their hats. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit thicker and coming down.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Mm.
She's like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Dang.
Mm. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Y'all in trouble? Oh.
Ooh. Oh. They look like they could throw down, like, and it would
Yeah,
ruin the whole town.
this
Like,
dude. Oh,
he thinks he's so clever.
that's how he's been able to survive in the past. So this is different.
Mm, very true. To make it this far from a young age, you know?
Yeah. I love the style of this clan. It's really cool.
Me too. They're cool. I was like,
Very
they be
stylized, very the hats are just really cool.
yeah, and I like how they cover either in physically or in shadow their eyes. And only the men have the hats to cover their face. It looks like the women warriors don't need them
Maybe.
because those two women don't have them.
Yeah, but I think they're higher ranked.
Oh, that can make sense too.
Yeah. Uh,
Mm.
these guys are gonna come in at the end, huh? I like have a funny feeling they'll just like come in and help out, like lend a little helping hand. I love their design. That's dope.
Right? Oh,
Shut up.
mm. She made up a story.
Oh,
Oh, she got you, bro. Oh, I love those wind instruments.
mm. She's like, oh man, what a hot mess.
Mm-hmm. Warfield says, "Yeah, we definitely have our good guy army, and they look sick."
Yeah. We need to train this guy and give him some skills.
Right? Interesting. It's like she's determined, and he's a professional quitter and run away.
Mm.
Whoa!
It's their
Looking at
upbringing.
him. Mm.
There's another way to do it by him.
Yeah, it's like, why does everything has to be theft?
Look at that afro.
Right? He's all fucked it up. I like this guy. Oh, that's good. all the characters are so vibrant in this. Either they're super cool or they're super like expressive or they're super creepy bad. You know.
Yeah, the high characterization.
Mm.
What a character. Oh, no.
This actor might be in Squid Game. I can't remember. I know one of the casts here are in Squid Game.
Oh, really?
I like it. He called her a devil from hell. Red Sonja's nickname is She Devil with Red Hair or something like that.
Yep, she double,
Yeah.
but she don't give a home.
Hmm. I think the difference with Soha and Red Sonja is like she's on her own. Soha works for like the people and the royal family.
Yeah, no, it's like Red Sonja is like a mixture of these two characters
Mm.
because she has been dogged, and
Mm-hmm.
so she's learned on the field. Look at that beautiful hair. Oh my God, I
Look
want
at that.
to do my hairstyle like that.
I wish I had hair to do stuff like that. All I could do is have my beard and grow it down and permanent like that dude there.
Oh, well,
Back.
they have lace fronts that you can wear.
Oh, hey, ha.
There's always a chance. Mm,
Some of my ex-girlfriends, they would wear wigs.
mm. I love how they incorporated gray in the braids
Mm.
too.
Yeah, look at all that detail.
He's not a young guy, but he's in great shape.
Mm.
Probably the highest of his physical powers.
Mm.
He needs to control his spirit.
Yeah. He's the most powerful that they have.
Ooh, flashback. Oh no! Oh man, tragedy.
So that's why he hates the royals.
What?
Ooh!
That
Oh, that's
water,
so beautiful.
yeah, that water will never mess with him again.
All the fish are dead.
Oh
It
my
might be
God,
how he
he's
goes
so
fishing.
like the local fisher guys are like, "Hey, great, thank you." Just
We'll
scoop
just get
all
the
fish.
buckets.
Yeah,
Us and these rods, stupid.
come back in 2 weeks.
I just love that. That shot was awesome. Oh man.
That's beautiful. Great character, great character development too. For
Mm.
like, oh, look at that scar. Did they try to kill that boy?
Mm. That looks dangerous going for the spine.
Yeah, they were out to kill. And so he's probably never forgot the pain and the rehabilitation from that.
That's why he was so defensive, assuming
Trying to
she was an
run.
assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't trust anybody. Ooh. Doesn't matter.
I love her focus, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Are we gonna get flashback for him too?
I think we are due for some flashbacks. We have to. Once they give us one, they can't just do.
Yeah, you gotta keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, I love that clarinet. That's clarinet so Conan. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm getting a lot of Conan vibes in this. Actually, all today I've been getting Conan vibes, so I better watch Conan the Barbarian soon.
Oh yeah, I love that movie so much.
That's so good.
And then they
1982 version, guys, not the other ones.
Yeah. only the one with our Arnie.
Only the best for us.
Isn't it crazy? There's 3 versions of that movie.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think the third one is the one I like. I can't remember.
What is that the one with Jason Momoa?
No. There's a director's cut of the 82 one. And there's an extended version of the 82 one. That's what I mean. Like there's 3 versions of that one.
Oh, I see.
They're all great though. It's slight differences.
That eagle cawing. There's nothing better than the sound of an eagle cawing.
Yeah.
Like, oh Lord, that's epic. I mean, you need to have that as like your soundtrack for everything. Like, oh, I'm gonna go outside.
Getting out of your car,
Yeah,
out of the grocery store. I got that.
I'm here, everybody. And I think we've seen this in many stories where you have like the gender reversal. You have the soldier that's looking after the princess, and she's fun and like, oh, and the soldier's like, yeah, well, I gotta save your life.
Yeah, I like the reversal here because she's the warrior and he's the princess.
Yeah. And they're not trying to like. This is just natural. This isn't like any kind of agenda or anything. So it's
it's not even forced. It's just
cool. Like it's just cool.
It's representing more like obviously the role reversal is there, but it's more their class because he's a royal, so he's kind of behaving like royals would, guy or girl. And she's a dedicated warrior. She's behaving as a loyal knight, guy or girl would.
Yes, knight. Yeah, knight.
Because she has a coat of arms. To me, that's like a knight or a samurai.
I love that they're explaining here that he has the ability to use the sword like that other guy has a spirit.
Right.
I mean, talk about like good and evil with like Star Wars with like hints of that here. Yeah.
I love that.
The sword has either it could be good or evil.
Yeah, it represents a person's spirit. It's not really a phallic symbol to me or a true weapon. It's kind of like representative of the wielder. Just like Thulsa Doom said, flesh is stronger than steel.
That's the
what is steel compared to the hand that wields
it? Yeah, yep. That's like my favorite line in the. It's the purpose of the movie. It's the whole premise of the movie.
And then when Conan faces. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Oh, well, I was going to say that the power of the of Conan really is his free will to go even against what his father had already taught him about, like, you have to, the sword is everything.
This you can trust.
Yeah.
Not man, not woman, not beast.
Yeah. His father is like, giving him instructions. He's like, I'm going to just do my own thing. I love it.
And then when Conan met Thulsa Doom, at the end, the finale, he was challenged with what is his willpower or who molded him like molding a sword. Because even Thulsa Doom is like, Who's
actually
an
on
I
it.
but fathered you? You
Yeah,
know, my
yeah.
son. And he's like, nah, cut your head off.
Well,
Oh, the
Elsa
music.
Doom is really great, right? Elsa Doom has hypnotic power.
Yeah, because that's his snake hypnotized abilities.
Yeah,
But
and
he
he
does
just,
it through propaganda too, which is clever
you know,
as a villain.
and you know, Conan learns to see past all that and see the truth.
Hmm.
Love that. I love it.
Yeah, because he studied critical thinking. He's not just a dumb lug. He's never was. Warfield says, I like how Dai's clothes are very gray, where he's not a bad character. He just wants to live freely. Good note.
Ooh, yes,
I
a
like that.
great. Yeah, he's a great character. And this young lady is wearing more white,
Hmm.
isn't she?
And it kind of like a faded red mixed in.
Is that what you're seeing? Because it looks like it's brown to me.
No. The strings are red and the cape inside it is red, like a little bit of red. The rest is brown. They blend very well, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Maybe mine doesn't show that color difference.
Oh.
I got the bum version.
No, we have the same one we're watching.
It could be my screen settings too.
Yeah, it could be.
But yeah, those are more natural colors. Like it's earth and light.
Mm.
Ooh, the bad guys are here.
Ooh.
Human explosions are coming up, guys.
Not all the time, just
Oh, okay.
be
Just
prepared.
limbing and maiming is
It depends on the attack.
yeah. Sheer terror is on the way, guys.
You make it sound so delightful.
I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
like,
the secret bad guy in the story.
you're like, here you go, some secret terror for you. Have fun.
I love this 80s kind of like style for
Yeah,
this
look at
guy.
his hair. He's a
cool.
lost member of John Bon Jovi.
Oh,
Ooh, homie, selling him out.
oh man. Oh, the evil monk.
Ugh.
Did they poison him? He was poisoned.
No, I don't think he had time to poison him. Just turn him in.
Okay. Yeah. That is not a chat, okay, sir? You are mistaken about what a chat is.
Mhm. Ooh, these two going at it. Let's go.
Oh. They had all sorts of
Oh.
pleasantries before. Now they're like, yeah, that's over.
Mm-hmm.
I love the evil monk. Especially after watching 36 Chamber.
Right?
You
This
heard
is a good
that?
segue.
Yeah. Ooh. What is that weapon called?
It's a kind of mace, but also a staff.
Oh, okay, mace. Yeah. All right.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's strong. Ooh, oh my God. That should be enough to explode your back right there.
Right?
Ooh. Because it almost looks like a morning star, but it's just shaped so differently.
Mm.
Ooh,
Woo.
that is glorious.
Mm. Nice.
I love that you have all these like wide
Oh.
shots, but you get the close-ups. Ooh, ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, I love all the detail to all the movement. It complements what you're supposed to see and what they're doing.
Dude, the prince is
Oh.
getting pummeled. Oh my god. How you're not dead right now is like behooves me.
He's blocking it at the right moments, but the force is just pushing him all over the place.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, you do not want to get caught in that thing. I've seen too many movies with strings like this. Oh no.
Right?
Cut it immediately.
Get out of there.
Get out of there. Get down.
Ooh, leg checks. Like
Oh.
in 36 Chamber Shaolin.
Ooh, ouch.
Mhm.
No, do not let him headbutt you.
Ooh.
Ah, darn it. He's resorted to stone throwing. It's working. It's working. Oh, now grab
There
his
you go.
weapon. Oh boy. He's like, oh snap. Oh God. He's giving us a little insight into the prince.
Oh.
Ooh. Backsies, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Ooh, look at what you can
Ooh.
do with that.
Oh. She's
Do
making
not
it
get hit
deadly.
by that. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, run, get out of there. Get out of there.
Whoa.
Oh, you don't have much time. Grab that. Grab the sword. Grab the sword. Oh, he's using. Oh snap!
Oh. He's focused. What's going on?
I know. Ooh.
Ah, that was sick. That was sick. Ah, let's go.
Well, I love the way this guy is using his beads now as a weapon. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they were for decorations before, but now they're a weapon.
Everything's a weapon.
I
Even his
know. I
tattoos might be a
love it.
weapon.
Whoop, whoop.
He takes one off and throws them at him.
Probably. Ooh,
Oh,
the
look.
vibration.
Yeah, his energy.
Oh, he's good. Ooh. No!
Oh, yeah, it's your monk.
The evil monk. Why does he look like a zombie?
Mm.
Dang.
A forbidden technique.
I'm not supposed to use that, huh? That's the one that kills you dead. Oh no, don't
Mhm.
throw it right now.
Do not interrupt that
No,
trick.
no, 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 no. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I like that, Jeffrey. Ooh.
Oh no, oh no, oh, they're in the water now. Oh, girl, they killed your bestie. What you gonna do?
I think the commander is her bestie. That was her homie.
Well, her work husband, I guess.
Mhm.
She's like, oh no, we can't have you exploding people, so don't be using the sword.
Uh. You rarely see wuxia done underwater.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's hard to do.
Yeah, because the principles are the same: air and water. Just water is more dense, so they would be slower. But the techniques of doing wuxia in the air, it makes sense to do it in the water too.
Woo!
Ooh,
Yeah, she's extremely pretty, that girl.
oh, she's gorgeous. I love her look, her strength,
Yeah. Both of the girls are extremely gorgeous. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
and
ooh,
they
ooh.
look strong too.
Yeah. I think they're tall too. I think that helps because then
Mm.
you get that, like, they're able to, like, actually, like, deal with some of the challenges of being a female and having to do this stuff. They have
Mm.
to fight these, like, bigger people.
Ooh.
This is wild. Who does this?
Right? I love this.
Who shoots an entire fight scene, like, underwater?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Ooh, I'm getting a kiss."
And air. Cheating unlimited ammo. Also, are they so fast to pick it back up? Yeah, they got a bunch. Or the shuriken could be so thin that they throw them at such speed that, they could pack a lot. Whoa, look at this. This is my favorite set in the whole movie. This looks so cool.
It is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to give him air.
Ooh.
Yeah, personal space. And to give him air, lip to lip, that's like extreme,
Ooh. Yeah, it's true.
She got you there, bro. Oh, look at the lighting here. I love it. The water reflecting
Yeah.
on their faces.
Ooh.
Wow. Like, look at that. This is gorgeous. Ooh,
Oh,
big
that
bad.
is. Ooh.
Woo. The face off.
Ooh, they know each other.
Hmm.
It's her ex-boyfriend.
No. That might be your C drama mind. Ooh.
Oh no. The prince is hurt. Ooh.
Mm. So it's possible his family were bad guys and he didn't believe it, but trying to avenge him, he turned into a villain. So
Not okay. Yeah, this is the second time. He knows.
hmm Oh, he showed her
Yeah.
the smoke bomb.
Ooh, that's how they get out of this. Y'all better run.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Dude is like, it's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of me.
Oh,
And he
that was like
destroyed
a. Mm.
yeah, he destroyed the path to follow them though.
Yeah, he did. But if he got him, that would have blew him up. Oh, she wants to kill her.
Ooh.
Ooh. Now he's
Just
got more.
I mean you wanna kill the one person that might have a chance of like helping you out? I don't know, she's one of the best.
I know, right? Oh. Unless his ultimatum is like, I'll kill her and you don't get to.
Oh,
You know?
oh, I didn't even think about that. I'm always
I'm hoping.
my mind goes to the evil bad guy. I mean, he's just partly evil. What was I thinking?
Hmm. Goran. That's how you say it.
Flashback.
So she remembers when he was younger. There he is, the young kid.
That's him as a young kid?
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the army?
Uh-huh.
Well, he did get training. So obviously,
Well, a lot of soldiers were soldiers at a really young age back in the day, like as young as 12, maybe 13.
that was her.
Yep.
Yeah.
And look at that move. That technique. He used to kill your boy.
Yeah. I mean, he killed the evil monk. I mean, I shall seek my revenge. No, just kidding. That was my friend.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dang. The retro homie.
Okay, I forgive him.
Mhm.
Mm. No, if anybody has it, you do, because
Yeah, because he
what
lived
it's like
amongst
to
the
be.
people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, age 15. There you
Dang, that was him at 15?
go. Mm-hmm.
So this is why she's focused. She remembers him in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't believe in himself anymore.
Mm-hmm. In a way, this is the old school story of like Sif and Thor. Like she always believed in his potential, and
Hmm,
he was running away from it. But
okay.
her love for him, she really wanted to encourage him, and then she kind of became a rival. But then when they got together, they made each other stronger. That's why in the Marvel movies, when he's like, "Why is he going after Jane? It should be Sif." I hate when they do changes or such changes, I should say.
Oh, she's girl
Oh, she's
hide.
all dressed up. Hey, he looks. Hey, look at that dapper look on him
I
too.
know.
Bro.
Look at him.
I want that coat. Ah, they're dressed as the Goran.
Oh,
People having a hard time looking at rich people passing by. This is how people live under rule of the Goran.
yeah.
Dang. I like that they give you a little bit of the world of what's this at stakes, the devastation of people like this. That's cruel.
I just. Oh man. Dang, there's people like missing pieces of their bodies and stuff. It's
Mm-hmm.
awful.
See, if he's king, he could help stop this.
Yeah.
The oppression, this Goran occupation of the people.
Yeah. Running away isn't the answer.
Yeah,
It's
especially when you
making it
can
bad
do
for other
something.
people. Yeah. Yeah. It's actually making it bad for other people. And
Mm-hmm.
he's not willing to stand up. Ooh, pulling out the sword again.
Until, is he feeling it?
I love those close-up shots where the sword is like right
Oh
in front of
yeah,
him. Like that's no, it's like kind of ooh, look at him. He's feeling it.
let's go.
Ooh. You should be ashamed of yourself having that girl protect you and you can do it. All of
He
that he
might.
was like not fighting and it's like, come on, dude.
This could be the
Oh,
first time he's working on his skills.
yeah. Yeah. And we got the reason why he wouldn't do that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he,
He's
the
been a
shame.
quitter.
Yeah. Well, the shame of like getting injured on the battlefield and
Mm.
having to hide. Them having to be like looking specifically for him because he was a royal and then hiding.
Mm.
And then that's good for a little while to survive, a tough situation, but it's gone too long.
Much too long. That's like the first time he was able to see that. I like this nature terrain here because this reminds me almost. It just needs to be a little bit more tropical, This reminds me of the countryside in Sri Lanka where my father's family is from.
Oh.
My dad's. I like that because the weather in South Korea is close to the same weather in Sri Lanka. In the summers, it can get really hot and humid. Oh, there's that clarinet.
Oh boy.
I mean, who needs fishing when you have your martial arts wuxia skills? You know, it's like what?
Aw. Oh, explosion
Dang.
time. I love this movie. It's like, explosion time. Time for explosions, everybody.
Does the fish get to go back in the water?
Like, no,
We'll never
I
know.
guess so. Yeah, we'll never. They probably did throw it back in there.
Mm. Dude, that guy with his arrows. Oh,
Yeah, those exploding arrows, they're just no joke.
no, I think they
they're
go so
walking on
fast.
water.
Yeah. Woo! No, I think they go so fast that they make things explode. Like they break through it, you know?
Oh.
Because a lot of this happens really fast. When you rewatch it, you pick up more on what's going on.
Mm.
But I like that. That's like real time intensity of how the battle goes.
Oh.
Dang, your own guys.
Oh.
There you go. She gave him the sword. She's without one.
You gotta grab somebody's weapon.
Nice hook punch.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, there's like chunks of like meat.
Yep. Woo! Round 2. That boomerang blade is insane.
This is the second time you've been. Ooh,
Oh!
no, 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 no. Oh boy, he's injured. Ooh.
Oh, and sends him flying, just blocking it. Oh, dang. That guy's insane.
Uh-uh. I'm sorry, but somebody running at you like that is enough to scare the crap out of you.
Eh.
What? Oh man. Do you have a plan for that? Oh,
Mm, mm, mm,
oh,
mm, mm. Chop. And
where is that other lady though?
the what? Oh, she bounced. She got her with that dart and then just bounced. Unless there's poison in the dart.
Yeah, she was mad because
Mm.
he put his life in danger to save her. She doesn't see her life as valuable too, that's another thing.
Mm.
Now he's playing like he doesn't care.
Mm. You can sense, huh?
Oh, it was poisoned.
Mm-hmm. Because if it was any other weapon, I think that little dart was that needle would be hard to block.
Yeah,
So if it's poison, that makes sense why she would bounce.
it wouldn't kill you right away, but it would be
Mm-hmm.
enough to slow you down and wear you out.
Yeah, I agree too, Jeffrey. Little rusty.
She's gonna faint. Or, yeah, there we go. Ooh, I
Stumble.
know.
Voila.
Help her out. Get her some herbs or something. There must be some ginseng around there. Ginseng,
Yes.
like
Like a convenience superhero movie. It's like, we need to. Oh,
ginseng
yeah, I
won't
see it right
cure
there.
everything. Yeah, ginseng won't cure anything.
For me, I'd be like, hey, where's matcha? Have a matcha latte.
Ooh, matcha.
Mm.
I'm actually allergic to green tea and matcha. Yeah,
Really?
so awful.
Oh, wow. Well, more for me, but dang, that sucks.
I know.
Sad tear.
I'm allergic to honey as well. So, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
So horrible.
Honey is overrated. It's for the bees.
Oh.
See, again, his idea of what kings should be, he's right. They shouldn't be what he's saying. And he thinks that kings let their people die and don't help others. That's why I feel deep down he believes he's not good enough to be king because he wants to help others. He wants to put his life online for other people.
Yeah.
So to him, his good qualities are failure for his expectations of being a king of what he thinks they are, you know?
Yeah. Also, as king, he can totally remodel the entire society if he wants.
Yeah. So that's like a fire pit meant to give a signal, you know, like when you see the smoke in a certain area from someone else is looking at it and said, oh, that's a signal for something.
Start up the fire right now, actually.
What fire are you talking about?
In the pit, right?
Oh, you said it right when they were really close and they're playing pretty music in this wonderful sunset.
Yeah, that's when trouble starts usually. I'm like, get things going first, so that when it happens, we already got the armies there. We have the help we need.
There you go.
She's dying. They need to do that ceremony that that Conan had to do.
Wait, which one?
The one where Valeria is like on top of him and she's fighting off the demons and they tattoo him up from like they put henna on
that
him.
one I think is to bring someone back from the dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But they may need to do that with her if she dies.
I don't want her to die.
I don't want her to die either. Dude, the ponytail is like so fierce. Look at that thing.
Is that a ponytail or like a bob?
Well, it's like there is a bun and then the piece on top is the decor. It's so cool. I love the way it looks.
Yeah.
right? And so and the hairpin there is keeping the hair in place.
Mm.
Love it. Beautiful, the detail. Killer blade onion.
They're sending a different army. I don't think he's talking about death. This guy's being desperate.
Woo!
I hate this guy. Mm.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's his right hand. Now I like how they did all creepy.
Yeah.
Because it looks like he's a vampire biting her, feeding off of her.
Yeah.
Also, she's doing everything for him.
Yeah, that's his girl.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Ugh.
It breaks your heart a little bit, even though they're the bad
Yeah.
guys.
In a way, it makes you root for their goals, so they don't have to put up with this stuff
Well,
on
they've
their
been
end.
doing that since the beginning, right? I mean, they show you this guy and watching his father die.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to be our bad guy. Like, well, what's going
Yeah,
on? So,
he has like real pain that drives him.
mhm,
That's sincere and very real for him.
yeah. Maybe he's on the wrong side, but you know,
He's
Uh,
got feelings.
yeah. It's so cool to watch like two characters fight, and they're both motivated, and like
Mm.
you're like, oh, I kind of want you to survive this, or I kind of want you guys to both win.
Yeah. That's really
Yeah,
cool because it shows the audience that okay, it's high stakes for both sides, the antagonist and the protagonist.
yeah, yeah.
Like they all have a lot riding on the line. Hey, she's cured.
Yes. Oh snap! Look at that reaction.
He's happy. Yay, bye.
I like this guy. Who's this? Um,
That
Joe.
general.
Joe. Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
so he's the guy who helped, I think, train and raise her. He's one of the soldiers who looked after her. Soha. Dang.
She looks like she's lost.
Yeah. I mean, that guy took. Oh,
Because now she can't be with him now. She's dirty property. You know,
dang.
she's dirty. She's dirty. Can't touch her.
Dang. I thought I was thinking harsh.
But I'm not me. I don't think she's dirty property.
Yeah. But
The society that she lives in is
oh, that's what you get, bro. That's what you get. Not bro, fool. Oh, he's rewriting the story.
nice. He's being real. He's diving into his evil.
Yeah, he's stepping up.
Oh, I have no pity for you. Kill a man's girlfriend like that.
That was great.
And the army was there with him. Like they were like, "Yep, we're down."
Yeah, we don't like that guy either.
Yeah, they were like,
well, that's his army, the
Yeah.
Killer Blades.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Oh man, talk about your betrayal. On so
Yeah, all
many
the
levels.
layers.
Yeah.
That little butterfly just wanted to be in the movie.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
You saw that, right? He's like,
remember
yo,
yeah, remember me forever.
photo bomb. Freaking butterflies.
Oh,
It's like, well, I added another one to
there's another one. Yeah, it makes a cool X sign.
it.
Oh, that's him when he was a kid, huh?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Hey, Jochunso. Anyone watching? This is where we're at. Just make sure y'all synced up. Now I have the retro nerd girl timer. I always lose that thing.
I do have a secret place where I keep it.
I need to do that too.
Yeah.
But hey, I named it after you.
Ah, thank you.
I mean, the brilliant idea is yours.
Oh well, it's not. It's not. Somebody. I got it from somewhere. I don't remember, but
Are we talking about ideas and good ideas shared and passed along? Oh, there's that hawk.
oh no, they're close by. Get out of there. Well, at least they won't get the exploding arrows. That's done.
Yeah, it took care of that guy, the evil monk. Now there's two other major generals to deal with.
Now they don't have the leader, so they're doing things on their own. They'll slice you up in a second.
Yeah, nothing holding them back.
Yeah. They're like, I hate you. We may be fighting for the same thing, but I don't care.
Mhm. Yo, I can see that, man. He's got a lot of strong features in his voice. Ooh,
That's right. Ooh, this guy.
man, he comes down like a boss.
He's like, I'm not going to fight you.
Go up, yo.
I hope this is a good match. Oh no. Sacrificial. Oh no. See the sacrificial one? Oh no, dude, your sword doesn't glow like his does.
It has no energy vibrations. Makes me
Oh,
nervous.
I know. I hope it's not like a quick thing. At least I hope he gets to fight.
Hmm.
There's nothing better than like two epic generals fighting each other, you know what I mean?
Right? Ooh.
Ooh,
Nice as a team. That was great.
yeah. Nope, she hasn't. That was the answer, no. Ooh. Oh no, that was too easy. Come on. You're just an old tiger now. Ooh. Rare. Oh no. Oh no. Oh snap.
Oh, they got him with the pressure point attack.
To the victor goes the spoils.
Oh.
Ooh.
You're reversing it.
He's like, no, 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 no. You can't reverse this. Oh no,
Oh.
this is hard. This is hard.
Yeah, this is very hard.
Ooh, the background with the
Right?
foreign flags or whatever.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is dope.
Like a battlefield where fallen soldiers have fell.
It's giving me vibes of like the old um, kung fu movies of the 80s. It had
Mm.
backgrounds like this. Ooh,
Yes, I love that. It feels like a love note to all like period wuxia martial arts of the 80s.
ooh,
That's probably why I like this so much. Ooh. She balanced herself at the tip of the sword.
ooh.
And that flute, that reminds me of freaking Willow. Yo, Grogu, thanks for coming through. Yo, check out the pinned link. You could watch along with us. But we are at the end though. So if you want to jump in, check out the link and play this from the beginning. This film's great. And this is where we are. A few seconds has no problem, Jeffrey. Oh, she got her. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, whoa, that hurt her. She started wobbling.
Yeah,
Her eyes are tearing up.
ooh.
Like that. Ooh.
Ooh, she
Yeah.
gets him. She gets him.
Ooh. That was sick.
She's got tricks.
I love how she threw it back to.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Oh, she's tearing them up.
Ugh.
Oh no, he's doing that thing.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna make you explode. Oh no. Ooh.
Dang.
They love each other. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh snap. That girl's dead. Oh no. Is she gonna she's gonna explode. No. What the last betrayal though, my goodness.
All in the tear in her eyes.
Yeah, she was like, I wasn't expecting you to be the one to do this. I thought you had my back.
As soon as she did a sacrifice, she took advantage of it. Damn.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Jeffrey, we get a wow. Yep.
That's messed up. Ooh.
Dang.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh, and the blood is like vibrating off. That's crazy. They're gonna have a deep technique battle.
But he doesn't really know everything. He just knows like he got the sword from battle, but he doesn't really know. Like, oh, look at that. They like
Ooh.
to a different dimension.
The internal, inner, spiritual battle.
Oh, no. Oh, it was happening to him.
Yep.
He stopped it.
Mm-hmm. There's only one military technique that I mastered completely.
Woo! Yes.
He knows how to absorb the inner shock attack. So that inner shock attack is what makes the bodies explode. If it hits you, that shock, like a shock wave, your body freaks out. So he knows how to absorb it and reverse it for his own body. The other guy, on the other hand, he doesn't have that technique.
Yeah. And even that general was trying, right? He was trying. It was like,
Mhm.
yeah, he was getting there and didn't quite work.
100%, Jeffrey. That's why I said this is like a manga-like adventure.
I
Oh!
know it.
Oh, oh.
Lord.
Oh, your organs just rejected you, bro. They got out.
And there's the eagle again.
He's like, dang it, I need to find a new boss.
Oh, no. Oh, that background.
Yeah, I love it. It looks like a natural wind, too, which is great.
Ugh. They're trying to make me cry.
Korean cinema.
They're trying to make me cry. Oh, man. Oh, what? Is that other clan?
The Signal.
Oh, the signal. When did they have time for that? Or did he start it when I told him to start it? Oh, he's still alive! Oh, God bless his soul. Oh my God. Even though he's got a couple of missing organs, he still was able
Yeah, I mean, he's like, just stay in there. Cha-cha.
He's like, I'm gonna get the main ones.
No, I need that. Maybe don't need that one. That.
Bravo. I love that. Oh. Man, this is gonna be hard for him to like meet another girl. No one's gonna ever match up.
Aw. I didn't even think that far ahead. That makes it worse.
Sorry, that's where my brain goes.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
More tears.
Oh, man.
So lovely. What a lovely story.
It is so powerful. These actors have good chemistry, great performances. All right, I'm broken. It's coming out. I can't resist. Oh,
Really?
thank you, Warfield. You're welcome.
He's such a good actor, this guy.
Right? Oh.
Both of them are doing a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, God! The tears! Oh! Oh my God! Imagine to be this actress and this guy like you're
It's like I stayed in
acting with
character, but you bit my hair.
it's like what the heck?
It's for extra flossing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's some real stuff. Wow.
Yeah, that's legit real.
I love how they stayed on this too, because usually by now they
Mm.
would have like, oh, happy ending, the world is, everybody's happy and moved on to the next thing. They just stay and on
They give a
the
moment to mourn and breathe, you know?
yeah.
Kind of like how, like when
Ooh.
Superman died in BVS, they gave it a lot of time.
This must be after some time here. He's
Yep.
got a full thick stash there.
Yep. I wonder if Zack Snyder for the ending of 300 took it from this film.
Oh, is that what we're gonna find out right now?
No, just how we see this time pass later and the armies for what they fought for are bigger.
Oh,
Because
maybe.
that's him leading that.
It's so funny how he looks so different with the facial hair now.
Yeah, and also like the facial hair and how his hair is pulled back. Yes, reclaim your land. Land back. Land back.
Wow, what a good actor. It's almost like he's a different person altogether.
Yeah. His voice sounds aged even.
He's talking like this. And that older man, is that supposed to be the general that
Like he survived? They
yeah,
keep panning on him.
yeah.
I have to rewatch it and wonder if he's one of the guys in the circle talking about it or if he is like a dude. Because, he's got grayer hair.
Yeah.
I want him to be him.
Me too. I don't know how you survive losing most of your organs, but
Maybe he did this again.
and they grew back, yeah.
Or they healed. I don't know. Restore!
Wow.
Mm. Finally, in the year 928, East Godan reverts back to Young Yodong. After that, New Bai Jangin was established, and then some other stuff happened I have to read again.
Ooh, that is so cool. My computer glitched a little there.
Music.
Yeah, it's so these characters are so interesting.
It's so rich, right? And they're all
Yeah.
unique to each other.
Oh, there's a little bit more. There's an after credit scene.
A little
Ooh.
bonus, more of the story, past memory. One more thing they want to give you, so if you rewatch it, you'll notice it more.
Oh, she said she learned everything she learned from the battlefield.
And these soldiers, him,
Yeah.
the guy with amazing techniques too.
Oh. Oh, she's so cute. And I love that they did not give her give them a romantic
Right?
arc in the story. Like,
That I think that would have ruined it for me.
yeah,
See, look. When
yeah,
she
and
does that
she's
to the sword.
yeah. Oh, if you want to cry some more, right?
It just is happening, and I've seen this before. Ah,
They're like, hey, you know, we want to get like some more tears out of you.
I know, they got it. Oh. Oh man.
That's excellent. Oh my God. Thank you so much for introducing me to this film. It's really good.
It is such a beautiful gem, and it's not really. I did see it spoken of once in an article 2 years ago
Mhm.
when I forgot who it was, but it was some action movie. I think it was it Black Widow? I don't know, some movie saying that okay, now we finally have first female action stars, whatever, and there was an article saying no, female action stars have been around for a while.
Oh, a
They
long
just
time.
don't get the credit that they deserve. And this movie was on that list for her character and role. And I was like, oh, some love and shine. That's great.
Yeah.
And I love that New Line Cinema put it out. Why it's not on HBO Max is weird to me. Unless
Yeah.
I'm wrong, I'll check it out because New Line Cinema, Warner Brothers owns that now, I think.
Oh yeah, well, they don't. I don't think they actually know what to
But
do.
not
with
all
some of
the
their
products.
IPs. Yeah, they don't know what to
Yeah.
do with it.
Because they do have some Japanese samurai stuff up there on HBO Max.
Yeah,
Which
a
is
lot.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lone Wolf and
Oh,
Cub, that's a big favorite of
all
mine.
the Kurosawa,
Kurosawa.
Kurosawa films are all on
Kurosawa.
there. It's so really cool.
But this film is so rich in its performance, the martial arts technique, which is each character fights totally different. Each character looks and moves and feels different. They have different attitudes, personas, personalities, characteristics, fashion, backstory, and how they all intertwine. Everything is rich in this world. Everything feels well thought out. And I love that. The music was great. The choreography was fantastic. The sets were phenomenal. The actors did a wonderful job in performing. This is just a very, very exceptional film. Oh my gosh.
It was so good. I'm so glad I bought it.
I'm so glad I could show it to you too, because I'm all nervous. I was like, you should go like it. But you know, it's such an amazing film. Because and I can't wait for the freaking director's cut I get if it's a little how different it is. I saw it on eBay and it was the only one, so I bought it.
Oh, how much longer is it than this film?
I think it's about 8 minutes, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I have to double check on the runtime.
It's probably gonna have like an extended scene of the crying at the end. He's like, I want you.
Which is just me doing it. I don't know.
I want you to cry for real
They
after
want
at
to,
the end of this.
but that's a good. I don't know. I feel better after that. I feel like I have feelings again. I'm not as jaded anymore. I have hope. That's what the tears are. I feel tears are like
They're
hopeful
not.
things.
Yeah,
They're
they're
healthy tears.
yes, and especially with the after credit scene, you understand like, oh, okay, she was compelled to do this because of, this isn't like a typical story where there's
Mm.
maybe like a rom-com thing because it was giving those vibes at the beginning, and you're like, no, this is a little something more, and by the end was sort of like, oh, you didn't get the kiss, right? But you got the perfect
Mm.
equivalent of the kiss, which is explaining why the character was so moved and motivated to do what she does, and giving us a little bit more insight into like the little things we saw her do in the movie,
Mm.
and why it was so important to do what she did. I love that. It's better than a kiss. Better than a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you don't have to hit every note to get the emotional response.
Mm,
You could do it through like I feel it would be forced,
yeah.
because they're really trying to find an understanding of what they're going to stand for in the paths that they choose in life and their
Mm,
duty to the land really. And it's so I think making anything sensual or romantic would be unnecessarily used just for cheap sexual gratification, even if it's eye candy or whatever scene,
yeah. Well, I
whatever.
can see
I
where
don't think
it
it would be
could work.
just to the characters.
Yeah, I see where it could work.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and yeah, I definitely see where it could work, but it was also uh at the finish, you really get the idea that this was about the land and the people and less than individuals. Like even
Mm.
Prince was compelled to do what he did because of his heartstrings for seeing people suffer. I mean, that's where we
Mm.
saw the shift in his behavior was when he saw how there were extreme poor people and how they were being treated and terrorized by
And tortured.
and by the new rulers and how they were doing so poorly. That was his motivation. I've got to do something. And whether he forgot that along the way or not, this was his wake up call, and that's the whole point of the movie. Is sort of
Mm-hmm.
like it is not the romance, which I love in a lot of other movies, but
Mm-hmm.
it was the call, the answering the call to the responsibility we all have to our communities.
Mm. Mm. Beautifully said.
Mm,
Because her task as being the greatest swordsman in the land
mm,
was to because she can't unite the kingdom. The king just royal bloodlines can royals. So she went to the maximum potential of her skill abilities against enemies of what she's used to on the
yeah,
battlefield or not, because she faced the greatest enemies of that era in that area. So she went to the fullest of what she can do, and she achieved saving like the heart of the one who can pick up the torch where she left
yes,
off and do what he can do
yes,
with his capabilities, which is unite the land and the kingdom. Even though he's not the greatest swordsman in the world,
yeah,
that's really her and the enemies they defeated. He's got that one trick, but that one trick saved him,
yes,
and that's what made him kind of have a trump card to like cancel all the other enemies. And we see in the end he became that king that she wanted and needed and knew was going to help save everybody. And at the end credit, I wasn't able to read the other part, but they succeeded. They got
yeah,
their country back, and
yeah.
that's
And
huge.
I wonder, is this based on like a real story, or it's just
Well,
all
the happenings of claiming back territory, that is real, but the whole story and the comic book stuff of the
yeah,
backstories, that's all
yeah,
fiction,
of course,
romanticized,
yeah, yeah,
fantasized.
Yeah, of
but
course.
you know, it's loosely based on like historical stuff. You know, like
Yeah, the people flying
Captain
in the air,
America
not
was happening
real.
during World War One. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. No wuxia
I
that we know
I
of.
think no, yeah. We don't know, like, back then, magic could have existed, we don't know.
Right, like Alienoid.
Mhm, and, you know, I also feel like the the bad guys are really, like, super interesting to
Mm.
me. They were really interesting to me how they were just plain old bad guys, they're all going after, doing the bidding of the new I forgot what his name was, but the big bad, and they end up killing him because of his
Right.
treachery, that it was too which I always think, like, when I'm looking at a villain and they have these hench people and they're, like, sacrificing hench people to get things done, and even sometimes even murder their hench
Mm.
people. It's like, okay, this is a stupid move. You need that person in order to succeed. Why are you doing this? Because you're just bad and you don't care about killing people. You want to make other people fear you. And in this case, you had that situation where there was a person who had that kind of thought pattern, and then they had to face the consequences. Mutiny,
Mhm.
actually people rebelling against it within their own organization, this guy is not, truly somebody to follow. We need to take this into our own hands. And
Mhm.
I love that. And by giving them such a detailed backstory, it really filled in a lot of blanks as to why they would want to go for this. It
Mm.
wasn't a lot of backstory, but enough for us to get the hint that this, you can't just push around these guys. They've been through some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Because again, it raises the stakes for both parties. Because then when you understand that this is actually a need, an end goal
Hmm,
for the antagonists, you know that they're not going to back off. You know that they're going to
yes,
fight just as hard as our heroes are going to fight just as hard. So it's almost like the energy is at the same peak, you know, where
yes,
some bad guys are like, can I get away with this? Like Riddler or something, where it's a
yeah,
little bit lighter and then Batman's more determined to get him out or something like that. So it's, I think it's really strong drama when everyone's passion, so to speak, is at the same exploding levels, and then
yes,
they just clash, and then we see um, what extremes or what feats or sacrifices or clever tactics both parties will do or is faced to do to save the day or win the day. And that
yeah.
goes for everyone. It's crazy. I
Well,
love that. That's well thought out.
one of my favorite characters just so happens to be that general who's not on screen for very long, but he's been dedicated to the cause
Or
for
our
a
buddy
long
our
time.
buddy who saved himself, like
Yes, yes. I was like, "What is he
oh
doing?" And then he still ended up, like, partially exploding, and I was like, "Oh, no, he died."
no,
And then the
yeah.
beautiful surprise that he still made it, and he was able to, light the fires, which I had been calling for, like, since they got
Yeah,
introduced, like,
you're like,
"Light
light
them,
the fire,
light them
then save her.
now."
They
Yes.
could be there. They should listen to you. They were
I
too
know,
emotional.
this is what happens. I wish more horror movies would listen to me. They would be only 15 minutes long.
I know. They
And
name you a band. It's like, what would retro do?
oh, whatever she says to do, don't do it, because then we'll only be 15 minutes long.
All these movies have turned to shorts now, thanks
Yeah,
to Retro Nerd Girl.
yeah. And
Saving
also,
Boo.
what would be a cool thing is if you did have, the smart character do those things that that were super smart, like, okay, okay, we arrived at the place, let's light the fire now just in case. And then it still doesn't help them because these guys like explode from the ground. They were already waiting for them,
Oh
like
snap! Oh no!
twist it up around and like blow the audience's mind with like, yeah, good try, good guys. We're miles away from miles ahead of you. So yeah,
Mhm.
I always love a good bad guy that is thinks like a couple of steps ahead of the good guys. So
Yeah, because he really wanted to switch the game, and he really wanted to get ahead.
yes.
And after seeing that creepy dude did to
Ah,
his best
that was
warrior, his
heartbreaking.
woman, that was
Yeah.
super heartbreaking.
Yeah.
He saw what kind of a monster he was, and he saw that he's an obstacle for his goals. And he's
Mhm.
like, all right, I didn't need you. I'll just rewrite the letter of what happened, and no one's gonna believe it
Okay.
because you're dead. Bam.
I love that writing. That
Mm.
writing aspect. It was again, it's a little bit tropey for the bad guy to be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna sleep with your girlfriend. But also, knowing the culture's thoughts on, a woman, being with a man in that way,
Hmm.
she's no longer, somebody that he can even pursue. Like it's a shame, that
Yeah, or some because I remember in some stories, it's like the one who mates with them. Even James Cameron's Avatar. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Mm,
Or
yes, I do remember.
there's a thing where if they mate, they take it like, okay, that girl is yours. That's her man. Like they're
Yes,
bonded.
yes, yes.
I'm not familiar with how South Koreans would take it, but I do remember in one drama, these two guys loved the same princess and they're warriors, and one got to spend the night with her, and he
Yeah.
told the other girl, he's like, no, she's mine. It's like, what are you talking about? I love her. He's like, no, we whatever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the guy's like, oh dang, you did that? Then she is
Okay.
yours. And then
Yes,
he turned into a drunk and left because
yeah.
he's like, oh, I don't think
It's
damaged
not the
goods, but
same.
it's like there's something already
No,
there.
it's over. Like with the society, that especially the
Hmm.
older times. I mean, now
Yes.
not now, but like older,
Hmm.
older that period piece. And I mean, it's pretty much very similar to how most places around that time would be.
Yeah.
If you sleep with somebody or somebody slept with you, you're not exactly, um, you know, you're not no longer pure,
Hmm.
there's a stigma behind that. So when a
Hmm.
woman is raped, it's extra horrible. Or if she's in
Yes.
a situation like this character was in, when she had to, there was no other choice but to be with this terrible, horrible person. And she's like, wait a minute, I have rank in the army. And it's no, it doesn't matter. He only sees her as an object, okay, to take advantage
Yeah.
of. And
Oh.
that was the heartbreaking part. And this is gonna
Hmm.
ruin, her chances of finding real love out there, and which she had already done. And that's it was heartbreaking because you see the guy's face after he sees her after that point, and like he knows he can't be with her again.
Yeah.
Ah,
Have a good night, Jeffrey. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You've seen most of these watch parties, and
oh,
it's a good
oh,
time. We'll see you next time because we're back for another one.
oh,
But
yes.
yeah, in like 2 weeks from now. But back to what you're saying, that is very prominent and very true because even Soha, when she was protecting the prince at this cabin they were staying, she stayed outside to guard him. He's like, you don't need to guard me. Come on, just chill. Just come back in. It's like, no, the gods can,
Yes.
heavens can see, and you don't need this. Stay pure. I'll stay outside.
Yes.
So
Yes.
even that, um,
Yes.
that says it right there.
And
Because
he could have easily, though, said, "Hey, why don't you come inside and I'll stay outside." And and I would say she would not have let him do that. She
yeah,
would
I don't
not,
think so.
because she was specifically there to protect him at
Hmm.
all costs. And she, I think, realizes, if you like look back at the beginning of the film, that he's gone through something psychologically in which he's not willing to acknowledge his former life of being a prince.
Mhm.
Like he's trying to, shove it away. He's not trying to acknowledge it and has lost his way,
Mhm.
so to speak. And that will do that to you if you've been, people are after you and trying to kill you and
Well,
and
yeah, he
he's
was
been happy.
banished before this slaughter happened, so being
Yes.
banished,
Yeah, and so
socially,
he
that messed him up.
really feels like he's been betrayed by his title, he doesn't wanna have anything to do
Mm.
with it, and if he can mix in with the, common people, he which he has very successfully until, the drama comes to him. So, it's really a wonderful story. I love the way it's written, all the notes it was trying to hit, the acting is amazing, the special effects, the martial arts, very nice. The exploding situation was really
So how'd you like all that with the like
I
anime
loved
comic book
it. Well,
wuxia
that's the
style?
reason why that's the
Mm.
reason why I pressed buy. Okay,
Oh,
I was like I was like, "Oh my god, they're exploding people with," that was just crazy. That was, when I was watching the trailer and I said, "Oh my god,"
oh
like,
yeah, you never
that was
told me
it.
what one did you see? Oh, that
That
was
was
from the trailer.
that was not from the trailer. I kinda took a sneak
Oh.
peek and,
Oh.
I know I got curious because I was like, "Okay, where let me see," and then
So what scene did you see that made you go, "Ah,"
the last scene, the I
with the
know!
bad guy?
Yes.
What? And you still got him on. Whoa, that tells a lot about the movie then.
Well, that not only that, because
Because I
first
was
of all,
thinking maybe it was midway or a little bit further earlier with some
yeah,
of the other guys, like the arrow guy after she sliced him with her move, and he.
yes,
I
yes.
thought it was maybe that one and maybe another one, but you went to the very cream of the end.
Well, first of all, I was curious. I was like, okay, so, how does it? Because usually when you watch the ending of a movie, I used to do this all the time when I was a kid. I'd watch
Yeah,
I would catch the movie right at the end, like the last 15 minutes.
like accidentally or
Yeah, yeah, because
okay.
you're going through the channels, back in the day
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you had all those late night movies, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
go through, and then all of a sudden you get the last 15 minutes. You're like, oh my god, this is the dopest movie I've ever seen. And then you're like, okay, what's the name of the movie? And I need to see the whole thing. How did we get to this?
Ah.
And so that's my conditioning. I don't think a lot of people would do that. It's just the way my brain is set.
No, I've actually that's accidentally happened to me a few times. I've just never gone out to replicate it, but it's fascinating because I've seen Star Wars originally out of order. So, because I saw the second
Well,
one
just
first, then the third one second, then the first one last.
well, I think if you watch because
So
those are complete movies, you could watch them all. Like, if you
that's how I
only got, like,
feel.
15
It's
minutes of the movie, you might be like, "Well, what's going on?" But you'd still be curious to get more.
yeah.
But at least I would say with those movies, they really feel like complete, like, they could be on their own and people will enjoy them just fine.
I think so too. They do a good job of reintroducing the characters all the time.
Yeah.
Where I did see the Dumbledore movies, the prequels of Harry Potter. I
Okay.
saw the third one first and I was lost. Everything went over my head. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, I wouldn't dare.
whoa, what's going on here? So some cases it's not like that, but I think when you can see a clip
Hmm.
and then see the whole thing and it moves you like it clearly did, and you still get the enjoyment, that's a testament of how well that film is done.
Yeah, I
Because it's
mean,
not just the ending, it's
yeah,
every moment in the story that
yeah, that leads
matters.
up to it. Yeah, because that was where I was really curious. I was like, "Oh, so how did we get to this?" And I'm sure this is not the only place where there's exploding people. So I was like, "Well, we need to see more of this. How was it done? What is the technique?
So now
Teach
looking
me."
back, when I saw your reaction, like, whoa, I gotta see it now. I was like, damn, Retro, you got this. Wonderful outlook. I like it.
Well, it's make believe, right? And
Oh
so
yeah, it's all
it's
fantasy
okay.
fairy tales.
And that's what this was happening in real life. I would be like hurling,
Mm,
and I would say the special effects for this is a little bit on the fun side to me. Whereas if
mm.
it were real, it would be a lot more horrifying.
Oh, like if they were not being so dancical with the movements, you know how martial arts is very.
No, no, no. I mean the
What do you
gory
mean?
parts.
Oh,
The
like if they're really like with
Yeah, what if
no
they were
magical
or
kung
if the
fu.
people were really exploding, it would be a
Oh,
completely different. I mean, it would probably be a completely different movie, and a lot of the blood was CGI blood, um,
mm,
which kind of puffs out into like a smoke a little bit.
yeah,
Whereas the old days when they used to use those practical blood, I mean, it was sticky and just like gloopy, So there's a
yeah.
big difference from like movies from the 80s where I think they really perfected the blood in like the 80s and like early
Mm.
90s. Um,
Yeah,
and
because
then
even in Conan, like
oh, the
in
squids. Oh my God.
no, a lot of them like not just wait the squids.
The squibs, that's
Oh,
where they fill it up with blood and
yeah,
then they
yeah, yeah,
flash it and then it's like
yeah, yeah. They would have like a pack and a hit, but
yeah.
there's also in the scene where Conan, he's all painted up and they're getting out of the orgy
Oh, that's a scene.
celebration, and he's
Oof.
going around just chopping people. There's one guy he gets on the neck, and the guy held one, and he just splatted on himself, and went like, "Oh!" It's
Yeah,
very clever. It was like everyone had packs except that guy. He just got him. Oh crap! He got himself and made it look like
it was,
but performance and the gestures were perfect.
yeah.
But you
I
can just see for a second, he's the only guy who threw it on himself to sell the effect. Everyone else had
yeah,
packs. But
yeah,
it
and
worked. It was
and
clever.
I
It helped
wonder
the
if
shot.
they also help with editing because you wanna get it the right place where it looks like it
Hmm.
you can't see that pack on him, that squib
Yeah,
on him.
he covered it pretty well. I could
Yeah,
just tell by the motion what happened.
yeah,
Because also you don't want to hit it there and then the sword comes down.
yeah,
You want the sword to then there or at the right time. So timing is everything, even with
yes,
all this
and
stuff. That's what I like
yeah,
about visual effects versus special effects. Special effects is like done in post with the animation, which is clever. It's its own
mm,
thing.
yeah.
But the visual effects of doing it right there on set is very like Jim Henson Chef's
Yeah,
Kiss. Like if you get it,
there's
it's live, it's right there, it's
something
tangible.
about it, like, that just makes it look like it's real, and it almost makes you wanna hurl sometimes, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's
Ah!
crazy."
Well, it's weird. Gory stuff doesn't make me want to hurl, but in stories, if it's spit or vomit, that makes me want to hurl.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
weird. That
I
gets me
think
more.
it's the gag response
It's
everybody
still.
has.
Ugh.
Yeah, and you could almost smell it, it's like,
Ah, no.
and they make those noises, like, "Oh god, this sounds like a cat dying."
uh, so one thing I really like about this film, which is why I like how it has that Red Sonja vibe, I feel like the
Yes.
women were done extremely well.
Mhm. Without
And
overdoing it, right? Without like,
their gear made sense too. Everyone was in the same garb. Like sometimes the women are more nude than the dudes for some reason, but the same garb was equal to everybody. That's
mm,
also why I like Conan. Like the girl is just covered here and covered there. Well, what's the guy? Well, he's just in his underwear. Same thing.
yes,
Like
yes,
everything fits the world. There's a balance. There's
yes.
not like pushing one visual for the sake of it. They
Mhm.
really had intricate costumes and their personas, how they carried themselves. They were all like respectable figures. Everyone, or
Yeah.
they were confident in their own skin, so to speak. Like
Mhm.
even the corrupt business trading guys in the beginning who are all pervy and stuff. And one guy's like, "Oh, you know how he died." Uh, even their garb, it's kind of like Dick Tracy. Their outfits reflected who they were on the inside. Like those
Yes.
guys were addicted to riches and power and money, so their outfits reflected all that. And then the warriors, all their outfits was like practical to what they needed, how they needed to fight and everything. So, and then like the evil monk, he was decked out, but it
I
was
love
based
him.
off of his style.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
his
and
beads
it's
were weapons.
emotional.
Pow,
Yeah,
very emotional. Yeah.
his emotional state, like the beads were black on purpose, like the marks on his face, everything was just done so like the colors that they used for this character, and so the maniacal smile he had, it was just, I mean, that's another one of my favorite characters. I have a couple
I'll
of
see
them
if I
in
can
this.
bring them up. So while I bring it up, who's your favorite characters?
Well, I already mentioned the general and the evil monk.
Mhm.
I think next would be hmm, um, the henchman, the main henchman that ends up being like the final boss at the end.
Oh yeah.
I really liked him. I thought he
Oh,
was
he's
really cool
fantastic.
and
Yeah.
did a fantastic job. Um, and I really enjoyed the many faces of the main character.
Mm.
He had so many different moods in this movie, from like being extremely silly and fun and lighthearted, and then a little bit more practical but unsure of himself, and then turning to like a complete like warrior, and then having to go through this phase of like, okay, now I'm the leader, I have to take
Mhm.
the lead now, and the
Yeah.
realization of all that. Oh, there he is. The evil monk.
Hey.
And what was that weapon again that he had? I loved it. Mace,
I don't
the
know
mace.
what's called, but it looked like a staff crossed with a mace.
Yes, the mace. Yeah, I loved it. And you have to be strong to wield something like this. It looks like even the handle was made out of iron. So I was just like, wow, that just shows you how strong he is. He's able to
Oh
just wheel
yeah.
that thing all
It
over
could
the
be
place.
compared. It could be called a polearm weapon,
Okay.
where it's a pole, and then it has a weapon at the end.
Hmm.
But yeah, because again, because usually priests or monk like warrior characters, we usually see them with a bow staff like Donatello, just a staff.
Mhm.
But then the evil one, it's not just that; it's a staff, and then more violence at the end part with that weapon.
Yeah, it's a
So,
terrorizing weapon.
mhm.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that. And I would say everybody else they're all really good characters. There wasn't really a weak link in the chain there.
mm,
Everybody really did a great job. It's just that some people, like, oh, if you're writing a story, you might add some of those spicier ones in there.
mm.
Like that one pirate dude at the very beginning with the dreadlocks, and he
Oh,
was the leader of the group, and she was fantastic too. She was
oh,
fantastic. Uh, it's so sad, the things that went on with her character.
hmm.
But uh, and in many ways, I'm like, oh, they didn't have to do that, but you need that pull to understand why at the end,
Mm.
she still has feelings for this guy, so she jumps in front to sacrifice herself in front of the blade. Did not expect him to finish her off, right? And
Right?
like
Oh,
you, I
it's like he
sacrificed.
got over so quick. It's like, all right, you're dead, so I'm going to use you to get the other person.
Didn't even
Oh,
shed a tear. And so that's
mm-mm.
when you're like, okay, you gotta go. I mean, as an audience member, you just feel like this guy is irredeemable at that point.
Mm.
And so that was the shift for me. Otherwise than that, I think before then I would have been like, okay, the battle between him and the protagonist is gonna be like you're gonna be rooting for both of them, but you don't. You're like, nope, you're donezo, dude. I can't stand you. Even though you had good reason to be, you made some bad choices along the way, and you need to own them.
And then that's like the point of no return when he was telling our hero that to defeat me, you need to know or have that ability to kill.
Hmm.
So we seen how he ruthlessly killed his girl to get to his enemy,
Yes.
like proved exactly what his point was. Like it's about a killer instinct, known loyalty, and you don't have that enough to defeat me.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that was just
Yeah.
like, definitely non-redeemable.
Yeah, non-redeemable. I did love the surprise of learning that the protagonist knew that sword, knew the techniques
Mm.
to save himself. Like there's there's, this level of like he's got this sword that he took off of somebody else. He managed to beat them in battle, so that means that they weren't that good at the technique at the time, and that he managed to get his hands on the sword and learn how to use it on his own. He doesn't have the formal training to know what to do if by chance he is struck by something like this. And this was specific to the prince, that when he was a kid, he was taught this how to absorb the blade and
The shock.
the shock waves, and it was just great. I mean, like, oh, you didn't realize, oh, you weren't gonna win ever. They're like, this guy was gonna always win, and also that scare too. You get that scare, like you see the veins appearing on his face, and you're like, oh no, that's how it starts. He's gonna explode. That's our main guy, and then it reverses, and you're just sort of like, hey, this guy is like, on level 15. Everybody else is on like 2, and he's expert level. And so
on that one move, but that one
yeah,
move is very useful.
yeah.
That ability.
So I think that is great, and it ends, very heroically. Definitely had that, ending of 300 vibes. Yeah.
Yeah, well said. Because now, whenever you do rewatch it, you're gonna pick up on all these little notes that they have throughout the thing. Like when he did beat the evil monk, you see that he was absorbing all the shock energy the evil monk was throwing him until he did that final stab to throw it back at him.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. It's like he has,
and that is his move. That is his move.
Yep. Now, as far as world building, I feel like they have so much story undercurrent and on it, because I want to look back at this wonderful character, the daughter of the fallen leader of a different clan.
Yes.
And that's a whole nother story that happened before this story. Like, what's the story? Did they fall to the Killer Blade Army? Did the Killer Blade Army eliminate their chief? And they're in mourning. So are they in battle, or are they just like, that's another story that happened, within this world.
Yes.
And we see the lengths of how, they're able to reason. They listened to what Soha said, even though it was a lie. And out of honor, they helped her to find that guy. So you have a whole nother world and another story. Like, I could see like another movie, if they would do, focusing on these people and more characters of this world, because you have so many.
They could. I mean, and in many ways, this is very self-contained, right? Like, we're at the end of this, we feel satisfied if we did get a part 2. We wouldn't be upset, because there is a curiosity as to what happens after the battle, if they actually win. Well, they do say that they win the battle.
Yeah, but that battle happened years later. So like, what would happen immediately with these people, or what's their story even?
Yeah, what if there's like a coinciding battle for good, and they finally all armies meet up at the end,
Ooh.
you know? So
or like
it.
a story of how the king brings everyone together before he gets old with the beard.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That could have been cool too.
Yeah, any they can do whatever they need, but you know they'd have to make it around a sword or the sword. It is the legend of the Shadowless sword.
Well, the real title is Shadowless sword. Even
Yeah.
IMDb has Shadowless sword.
Yeah,
The legend is just the best
isn't added, but Shadowless sword, it has to involve a sword, some or maybe a sister sword, or maybe another Shadowless sword,
or maybe another technique. Because even in Once Upon a Time in China, I think it's that series where Jet Li's character had the Shadowless kick. So the idea of Shadowless means that the technique is so fast it doesn't cast a shadow, because it doesn't give time for light to catch it. Kind of like,
that.
So
you can have like
the sequel would be like another type of technique theme, because this is sword based.
Yes,
it could be another
it
one
could be
altogether.
called anything. It could be called anything.
But if they keep in that spirit of Vane, like, or in that spirit.
Shadow Fist. Ooh.
Oh, hey, look at you. Or Wind Strike.
Like they punch you and then you just like explode.
Oh, dang! The retro nerd girl technique. Whoosh.
Every time
Whoosh.
you use
Boom,
the
boom, boom,
shadow
boom.
punch every time. Don't play around.
Yeah, like the Prince King. You just need one move,
Oh my goodness.
One technique to master.
Did you ever see the movie The Fury?
Kung Fury?
No, it's just called The Fury, and it's from the 70s.
Oh no.
No, well there's a couple of exploding people in that movie too. And I think they did a really great job of doing that. But
1978?
I don't think so. Well, maybe
The
it
Fury?
is. The Fury, maybe it is 1978 with Kirk
It's Kirk Douglas?
Yes,
Okay,
that's him.
him.
It's not the best movie ever. It's about these kids with psychic powers. It's a concept from Stephen King. He wrote a book, The Fury, and so it is. There's a couple of moments where people explode, and again, there's a lot of the same kind of like special effects, but I think this one is a little bit more dramatic because they specifically went after the organs. So you see like chunks of people like exploding out of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's really wild stuff. I never thought I would have a conversation about exploding people. Oh my God.
Wow. So maybe further down the line, Buchunmu might be one worthy of watching. Because this is the same director. This is his film he did before doing Shadowless Sword.
I noticed that there is
totally
a kiss
different
in this one, so we're
Oh yeah, this is a very Romeo Juliet story.
right on the cover.
With more of all that stuff. But your villain, Big Bad, he's the Romeo. That's him in the red.
Ooh, okay.
So he's the main guy.
Okay.
And
this time he does get the girl.
I really don't know.
I know the answer now.
Do you?
Yes, you're supposed to say yes to throw me off.
Sure, yes, it is. Well, yeah, man, this is fantastic. Oh, also, this is the one I was talking about when we were watching 36 Chamber with Lorena. I kind of wish she saw this movie too.
Oh,
I could always do an encore where we could all watch or just hang out off camera and just watch it. Yeah, because sometimes I just get some of my friends, if we can, and all the time we'll just watch a movie or two together and just chop it up. But yeah, when I said Yuan Woping, Butterfly Sword, this is that Chinese wuxia which inspires this stuff, because they kind of have not the pressure point exploding later, but they have ones where they cut through people, then they or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But this is cool. Michelle Yeoh, a very young Donnie Yen. Look at that guy. Look how young he
Oh,
looks.
wow. Yeah.
Sorry, there's glare. And then what is it? Yeah, Tony Leung, Donnie Yen, Michelle Yeoh. Those are the big names of here. But this is like I think his first movie that the action director did. As you can tell, they all have that flying, like right here, flying out the door, just like the Wuxia we saw here. That's a classic movie, very interesting. But I just don't see much Wuxia anymore. It seems to be a little bit toned down, not over the top with the
You have to use it.
exploding stuff.
Yeah, you have to use it sparingly.
Yeah, it's very rare these days. But
Yeah,
I think
because there's a hint of like, oh, this isn't real, or this is something that is
right.
isn't realistic, and there's something about it that's a little bit too uncanny.
Yeah.
And
That
so
didn't bother me with this story.
I loved it. I mean, because
Mhm.
I guess for me, like when you get into the idea of like, okay, this is a period piece, right? So
Mm.
immediately my brain is like, okay, so this I have to use my imagination that this is possible, and already I'm put into a fantasy world just by it being a period piece. And so
Mm.
then more of the lore is being revealed, and so it just kind of coincides in this world, in this dimension, and this story. These things are possible, right? They don't tell you that it's not. So you just um, you you go into it with that kind of attitude. I don't know, like there are some people who, when they see period piece things, they're like, it has to be exactly like the period,
Mm.
according to their imagination of what that it may be. And I just find it so beautiful and charming that you're going to these specific points in history and playing with it, with lore, with make
Mm.
believe, Let's have
Mm.
fun with this. So that's one of the things I love about a lot of these, I would say Asian movies, from what I've been able to
Mm.
ascertain from watching movies, is that a lot of them that are period pieces that are set in this kind of fantasy world are so much fun. They're so much
Mm.
fun, and they haven't lost that charm at all, even if they're getting their inspiration from real life events. And I don't think I would mind if I was watching a period piece of content, or a movie that actually did follow the rules, or what you thought was exactly how things went, and was not fiction, but more of a biography. I'd be down with that too. But there's something about the fun of like, okay, let's set this in back in time, where people dressed differently, and they had different things were a little bit more primitive, and let's see what happens when you have a magical sword, and
Oh
so
yeah.
on and so forth.
Because you really have to rely on the world and the environment around to, get out of predicaments and situations that the characters undergo.
Yeah, and the
Uh,
world that you build, and I love this world, like that they have here. The magic exists in this world.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
to an extent. Oh, I love it. Ah, so anything you want to add to this experience
I think I'm
of
good for
watching for
now.
first time?
Yeah, I think I told you everything I'm feeling from it. It was a great experience, and I'm looking forward to the sorcerer and the white snake. Right? Is that the
Yes,
next
yes, that's the next
one?
one on August 8th, Friday, around the same time as we did
Yes,
this one. I'll have
yes,
my stuff together. Don't worry. I had issues.
you're
I'm
good.
gonna edit it all out though. But yeah, that's cool. That's totally different. I don't think we'll get as much martial arts on this one.
Okay,
We're gonna have more magic. We're gonna
Magic.
have more
That's the
fairy
trade-off
tale
for me.
elements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the trade-off for me. If you're not gonna have
this is the
uh,
Kung Fu Little Mermaid tale from
say less.
ancient China.
Yeah, say less.
Mhm.
I'm there.
Yes, and I think this is my favorite take on the tale.
Hmm.
And like Little Mermaid, there's other tale stories of this, which we'll share too. There's an animated movie of this. There's an animated sequel of that one that Netflix did. There's also a C drama retelling of this tale.
Wow.
And I just like the production value and the performances in this sweet, heartfelt story. Like it literally follows like the Little Mermaid, just
Awesome.
Chinese kung fu style.
I
And
love it. I love
more
that
fairy
story.
tale is great. I have no problem. If it's less, this is more like swords, martial, focused on warriors and combat. This focuses more. It's also in a different country, of course. This was Korea. Focuses more on the magic and mystical world of stuff. So there's action, but it's not so much martial arts. There's more magic stuff, like you'd see like sorcerers and wizards and witches fight each other with magic and whatnot with creatures around. And the music is gorgeous.
Oh wow.
They have a theme song where the lead Romeo and the lead Juliet of the story, the actors actually sang the love song of the opening credit or of the ending credits, and it's a beautiful song. I like it, but I'm really excited for that because that one I'm confident you will enjoy.
Ah, yes.
It's just so much fun. It's beautiful. It's cool, and I can't wait for that. That's gonna be good.
That sounds like fun.
Anything you got? I mean, you always got wonderful watch parties. You got one going on tomorrow. What's happening on your channel?
Yeah.
Let me roll out the red carpet bat channel style for you.
Well, what I'm going to be watching tomorrow, that will be July 26th, is the really awesome movie Drunken Master with Jackie Chan, 1980. So we're going to keep the this thing going here with martial arts. I'm excited about that. I got some presents from some of um, uh, the people from my channel, the wonderful subscribers, and it's enough for me to do a live stream on Sunday, so I'll be doing that. And then on my birthday on August 2nd, I will be doing a watch party for the movie Grease 1978. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be turning 18, and no, just kidding. And so yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. And on my channel, I do a lot of reviews on older movies, and I talk about different subjects to do with the movie industry, TV entertainment, that kind of thing. And Kojay has joined me for many talks that I've had. I call them movie talks, and then also I do watch parties every Saturday.
Oh, so much fun. Oh man, if my plans don't fall through tomorrow, I would love to join for that Drunken Master. That
Oh wow,
classic. I haven't seen it in a while.
Well, let me know. Let me know.
I will. But
definitely.
that's the party right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those oldies that I haven't seen in a long time, so it's almost going to be like feeling like the first time for me. But it's just one of those movies where you get to see Jackie Chan at sort of like his coming up years.
Yeah, kind of what put him on the map.
Yeah, this is what put him on the map, and it's great. It's so great.
So good. Well, everyone, make sure you like and subscribe to Retro Nerd Girl if you haven't already. I find it shocking if you follow me or subscribe me and don't follow her. That makes no sense. So please do. She's amazing. Thank you for having me on your channel. Thank you for being on my channel every now and then, because I love how you love and enjoy films. It feels like, I'm not alone in how much I love these, because I really love the immersive feeling and enjoying what's done well that probably doesn't get credit all the time where it's due. So Thank you
Or
so much
people
for
just, like, forget about movies like this, so it's nice to
Mm,
spread the word.
yeah. And thank you for spreading the word and the love. So like and subscribe to me. Definitely like and subscribe to her. And we are back on the 8th. And come back on her channel for tomorrow for Junkin Master. You don't want to miss that. And without further ado, much love. God bless. Check all my other stuff. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Stream's over. Whoops. See ya.